Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at how to, well, first identify your values and your mission to then tie those to your potential employer. So let's start with the first one, your values. I'll take you to this website that takes you through a very easy to follow step of identifying your values. Maybe you've done this before. If so, I'd love for you to remember back. What are that list of 4 or 5 values that you have and want to adhere to on a day-to-day basis? If not, I invite you to take a look at this link. I'll go ahead and click on it now. There it is, it's working. This values cards exercise from Think to Perform allows you to go through a deck of 51 cards and sort them into 2 piles. I'm not going to go through the full exercise, but it comes in steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then at the end, you're presented with 5 values that you've picked from the pile. So go between them. Belief in something or someone or even a higher power. You can go keep faith, meaningful work. You can put in the pile. Status is not so important to you. You're going to discard that. Stability, you like the chaos. You love the flexibility. So you're going to put that here. Friendship, you can resonate with that. So you get the idea. Go through this deck. You have 46 in this case to go through out of 51 and keep refining. So do that exercise and see what you get. Then I'll give you an example of mine. So here, as I mentioned to you before, is the consultancy that I run. And of course, I've identified my own values in here. In this consultancy, the values I've identified are that of peace, integrity, humility, and humor. I'm curious, what are the values you've identified for yourself? And why are they important? I believe they're important. And for me, they serve to keep me motivated and keep me stable and in line with my vision and my mission in terms of how I execute on it over time. There's going to be down days. There's going to be days that I get distracted. But if I come back to these core values, I know that I'm going to be guided in a right direction. So I invite you to do this exercise, and I'll bring us back to the slides to continue on with our mission statement. So once you've done your values, move on to your mission statement. Your personal mission statement, well, what is it? It answers the important questions of what are your goals, what is your purpose, and what do you enjoy? So an example could be I constantly strive to be the best version of myself. I want to serve others, to make at least one person smile every day. But don't be too hard on yourself. This will always evolve, so don't worry about getting it just perfect. If I can go back to my website for a moment, I'm going to pull it up here. That I was just showing you, most connected. I also have my vision and mission statement here. In this case, seeing humanity in business and inspiring businesses to see the value of doing business in service to humanity. That's what I've identified. I'd love to know, what have you identified? This assignment for lesson 2, go through the referenced values exercise that we just linked at, narrow down and identify your 5 personal values, and come up with your own personal statement in terms of what that is. You saw mine. Now, good luck doing it on your own. Feel free to share with your classmates. You can pause the video now. When we come back, we'll continue on with lesson 3.